You've probably never thought twice about your USB-C cables, but they're actually tiny powerhouses packed with smart tech. Inside, microchips that negotiate how much energy your device gets, how fast it charges, and even whether it's safe to use at all. These cables don't just pass electricity, they communicate like mini-computers telling your phone or laptop, "Hey, I can handle this much power." But here's the catch. Not all cables are created equal. Dane. Causing your phone or laptop, "Hey, I can handle this much power." But here's the catch. Not all cables are created. You've noticed your phone charges slower with some cables, right? This isn't due to random variation, but rather fundamental differences in cable construction. Budget cables often use thinner wires or weaker shielding, which can't handle high power efficiently. Premium cables are built to deliver more current safely, charging faster and lasting longer. Even if two cables look identical, their internal tech can vary wildly, affecting performance without you realizing it. USB-C cables aren't just wires, they're tiny computers that negotiate power with your devices in real time. When you plug in, the cable and device perform a handshake, a negotiation process to determine the maximum safe power delivery. Some cables claim high power, but can't deliver it due to weak internal wiring or cheap shielding. That's why one cable might charge your laptop at 100 watts while another stutters at half speed, even if they look the same. You've seen ultra-cheap USB-C cables labeled 100W for a few bucks, too good to be true? Testing shows they often use thinner wires or weaker shielding, limiting power delivery and causing slower charging or overheating. Premium cables, with proper materials and microchips, like traffic cops for energy, ensure safe, high-power performance. Even identical-looking cables can differ drastically inside, affecting your device's speed and safety without you knowing. Ever wonder why your laptop charges faster with some cables but not others? It's not just about price, it's about Thunderbolt versus regular USB-C. Thunderbolt cables pack more power and speed, like a superhighway for data. They handle up to 40 Gbps of bandwidth, perfect for video editing or gaming. Regular USB-C, on the other hand, maxes out at 10 Gbps, so it's great for everyday use but not heavy tasks. That's why your cable choice matters more than you think it be holding back your device's full potential. Imagine a world where your USB-C cable doesn't just charge your phone, it learns from you, adapts to your usage, and even helps your device perform better. That's the promise of future charging tech like USB 4, which is set to revolutionize how we power our devices. Unlike today's cables, which often leave us guessing about their true capabilities, USB 4 introduces universal standards that ensure consistency in speed, power, and reliability. No more cheap cables that underperform or expensive ones that overpromise. Instead, a single cable could work flawlessly with your laptop, phone, and even future gadgets you haven't invented yet. It's not just about faster charging, it's about creating a seamless ecosystem where cables are smart, efficient, and built to last. And the best part, you won't have to think twice about which cable to pick, it'll just work. So, if you're tired of cable confusion, this is what the future looks like. Have you ever wondered why your phone charges slower with one cable but not another? It's because USB-C cables aren't all the same. Some are built for speed and power, while others just don't cut it. That's where tools like What Cable come in. It's a free app that tells you exactly what your USB-C cable can do. Just plug it in, and the app shows whether it supports Thunderbolt speeds or if it's just a basic charger. It's like giving your cables an instant performance report, so you know if you're getting the best out of them. No more guessing, just plug, check, and upgrade if needed. But what if your cable isn't just charging your phone? It's learning about you. Some high-tech cables, especially those with advanced chips, can track how you use them. They might log when you charge, how long you plug in, or even which devices you connect. This data could be used to personalize ads, sell your habits, or even verify your age without ever leaving your device. It's a hidden trade-off: convenience for privacy. While tools like What Cable help you check cable performance, you might also want to ask whether your cable is collecting more than just power. You've probably seen multi-port chargers and wondered if plugging in multiple devices splits the power evenly. The short answer? Not necessarily. When you use all three ports on a charger like this, the power gets distributed based on the specifications of the charger and the devices connected. Some chargers intelligently share power, while others prioritize one device over another. This means your phone might not get as much juice as you'd expect if it's sharing space with a laptop or tablet. It's all about how the charger's designed to manage power delivery. If you've ever felt your USB-C cable get warm while charging, it's not just normal. It could be a sign of trouble. Poor quality cables use cheap materials like thin copper or flimsy insulation that can't handle high power safely. When you plug in a high wattage charger, these weak spots overheat, sometimes even melting the cable before it fails. You might spot risky cables by checking for stiff connectors, uneven thickness, or excessive heat after 10 minutes of use. Upgrading to cables with proper certifications like those labeled with the USB Power Delivery Standard can prevent overheating and extend their lifespan. But here's the catch. Some budget cables cut corners in both safety and performance, so always check the specs before you buy. USB-C isn't just getting faster, it's getting smarter and more sustainable. Imagine cables with built-in chips that track how you use them, not to charge your phone, but to learn your habits, like when you plug in, or which devices you prefer. Some chargers already split power unevenly, giving priority to one device over another, while others share it fairly. But what if those same cables could also verify your age without ever leaving your device? It's a trade-off, convenience for privacy, and with new materials like bio-based plastics hitting the market, USB-C is stepping into sustainability too. The future of charging isn't just about speed. It's about intelligence and responsibility. USB-C cables aren't just wires, they're smart. Inside, tiny circuits control power flow, ensuring your phone or laptop charges efficiently. A cheap cable might limit speed, while a certified one delivers full power safely. Multi-port chargers distribute power fairly, but only if the cable supports it. Always check for official certifications like USB-IF to avoid scams and overheating. Pro tip: use apps like What's Cable on Mac to test your cable's true capabilities. You might think your USB-C cable is just a dumb wire, but it's actually smarter than you realize. Some cables can track how you use them, learning your charging habits without ever touching your data. Meanwhile, others split power unevenly, giving one device priority over another. This isn't just about speed, it's about making informed choices. Upgrade to certified cables with proper materials and specs, or test yours with a free app like What's Cable to see what you've been missing. Drop a comment below. Which cable tricks